Alright, much Abrew about nothing time. Playing some... Oh, man. Expertise, Fuse, Reanimator. And we gotta mulligan this. Hand does nothing. We gotta mulligan this. This hand is horrible. I guess we can try this. Gotta put it to the bottom. Temple Garden for our opponent. And Avacyn's Pilgrim. Well, land is a start. We need a creature. Actually, or land. Mirror of Abrew for our opponent. Simian Spirit Guide would be the best. Alright, Stomping Ground works. Stomping Ground's tapped. Pass the turn. So next turn we can carry Zeb's Expertise. Unfortunately, our opponent's flipping this wolf. We will see. We're going to have to draw into something sweet with our Beck Call tokens. Opponent gets in for a bundle. Well, Crackfern Catacombs. Get a Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Opponent gets a wolf. There's a brain. Well, Wooded Foothills, crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Carry Zeb's Expertise. I guess we just take the Howl Pack Alpha. Okay. Opponent paths it. Not ideal. Now we need to draw another land for Sram's Expertise. That is a good way to get blown out. Opponent gets in. 4/5, flips into a real Gideon. So we need to draw land or Simian Spirit Guide here to stay in the game. And now none of it matters. Simian Spirit Guide, and that's game. Alright, well, no sideboard stuff that's relevant. Run it back. Very unsold on this sideboard plan. Leyline is good. I do like Leyline. Nature's Claim is probably necessary, but not a fan of the Chancellor plan. I guess we mulligan, because this hand does nothing. And I guess we can scry into a land? Alright, there's a breeding pool. Well, planes go. So we sort of get to play Magic, maybe. Noble Hierarch for our opponent. Well, breeding pool untapped. And Brain in a Jar. Pass the turn. What's our opponent have? Champion and a Thalia's Lieutenant to pump up the dorks. Well, play Birds of Paradise and pass the turn. Mirror of Abrew for our opponent. Pumps up the team. Well, let's just take up our brain. Let's take it for now. See what we draw. Down to 8. Another Spirit Guide. Well, let's put a charge counter on brain. Fuse our Beck Call. Worst case, this gets us some chump blockers. Grizzlebrand, Noble Hierarch, Ulamog. Oh my goodness. That was pretty bad. We drew literal nothing. Stone Cold nothing. Play Birds of Paradise. Draws us a card. Did not draw land in all that either. I guess we can't do anything and we just pass? And just chump a million times? Hope we draw something? Well, discard Grizzlebrand. Pass the turn. Ethersworn Canonist. It's a pretty good sideboard card against our deck. Opponent attacks, so we block and block. I guess we just cast Sram's Expertise. And pass the turn. Opponent cracks Windswept Teeth. Another Mare. Pumps up the dorks. Attacks, attacks, attacks. So we chump and chump. Pass the turn. I guess we just play Birds of Paradise. Pass the turn. Metallic Mimic for our opponent. Pumps up the dorks. Opponent goes attacking. Big attack. Well, let's carry Zeb's Expertise. Gain control of that thing. Then we block there. Block, block, and block. And take 2. Temple Garden. Doesn't especially help us. I think we're just pretty dead. Because we just have to chump with everything. Alright.